I've set up a system here with a beam that can pivot at its centre. I've got a 300 gram mass here and a 300 gram mass here. The system is in equilibrium, so I'm just going to look at the distance now of each mass, the point at which is suspended from the centre. That is approximately 36 centimetres, and from the pivot to here is also approximately 36 centimetres, which is what we would expect. So on this side we still have the same thing, the 300 gram mass hanging vertically, but here I've used a hole in the ruler to attach a string which passes over a pulley to a 300 gram mass. Clearly this string is attached at a greater distance than the distance between the pivot and the hanging mass. We'll look at some distances. From the string to the pivot is approximately 35 centimetres. On this side, from the string to the pivot is approximately 48 centimetres. So there's a sort of a discrepancy here, but if I measure from the pivot to the string, I find I've got a distance of approximately 35 centimetres when I measure perpendicular to the string. The line of action of this force is vertical, so the line of action is perpendicular to the metre rule. The line of action of this force is at an angle to the metre rule. But if I draw a line, or imagine a line, from the pivot to the string that is perpendicular to the string, or perpendicular to the line of action of the force, then that is where we will find the perpendicular distance. I can change the angle by adjusting the position of the pulley. So if I bring that up, I now need to bring this mass in. And everything balances there. So let's look at some measurements. From the line of action of the hanging masts to the pivot is about 26 centimetres, and if I measure from here perpendicular to the string, we can see there is approximately our 26 centimetres. So the important thing to remember when taking moments is that it is the perpendicular distance from the point or the pivot to the line of action of the force that must be considered, not the distance from the pivot or the point to the point of application of the force.